just like in tears. And all I can say is, Wisconsin, why can't we get it right? Why can't our flag be under there?
Look around this capital, Madison, Wisconsin. Look at the thousands and thousands of you who have come out to march for your freedom. Give it up for the 43rd Great Midwest Marijuana Harvest Festival.
I am here because I believe in your rights. We have shared values. We know that together we can change this country. We can change it one by coming together. And that's why you are here today. And there are progressive values marching across this United States of America and this fabulous world that we share, where countries and states are legalizing marijuana. And that is going to happen here as well. Our jails and our prisons do not need to be filled with people that are nonviolent marijuana offenders.
And that's why we're here for this historic 43rd annual Great Marijuana Harvest Festival. And this is the front lines of this battle in the prohibition.
Registered to vote, that's the only way we can change these laws. You have a bill introduced, a medical bill here. You need to support that. You need to make sure that you talk to your legislators, that they know that it is important. We can't let these people suffer anymore. It's been too long.
43rd annual Great Midwest Harvest Festival, and High Times should be here. They should be supporting that. The head of NORML should be here supporting this. So, I'm talking the country. This is where the battleground is. Come and support us.
What I believe about marijuana is it's Mother Nature, the Creator's greatest gift to mankind. It produces more fuel from its seed oil and biomass, more fiber from its stalks and stems, more food from its seed protein after the oil is pressed out, and more medicine than any other plant. And it's also fun. So we've taken this plant. It's the most productive plant. Not only is it the most productive plant, it's the oldest cultivated crop. If you go back to prehistoric times, all archaeologists agree that hemp, marijuana, cannabis is among the first crops purposely cultivated by humans and may be the very first. You know, our ancestors long ago were hunters-gatherers, and they could have given up that whole way of life so they could cultivate hemp, cannabis, and have their stash. They found marijuana flowers in the packs and in the graves of people from 10, 12,000 years ago. You know, it's possible that hemp has been cultivated for 30,000 years. All archaeologists agree at least 12,000 years. So we've taken the oldest crop and the most productive crop and we made it illegal. And it's really about energy and fiber. Continues to be about energy because hemp is the most productive energy crop on this planet. It produces 3 times more biodiesel than any other crop out there. From feral hemp, it'll produce 300 gallons an acre, where all the other species only produce about 100 gallons per acre. So that same, an acre of hemp will produce 300 gallons of oil. The residual left, you start with 4 tons of seeds, you press it, you get 300 gallons of oil and 3 tons of high protein hemp seed meal. You can go purchase some of that at Whole Foods or other health food stores. It produces 7 to 10 tons of bast fiber for canvas, rope, lace, and linen. And it produces 25 to 30 tons of herd fiber, the inner woody core, The bast fibers, like the bark, the outer part of the stalk, the herd fiber, can be used to make paper and building materials. And then, of course, there's the leaves. The biomass can be used to make ethanol for energy, and it's a useful medicine with the CBD and other cannabinoids in there. You know, scientists discovered that the CBD in cannabis and THC are useful for a lot of different things. THC is mainly useful for anti-nausea agents. It's an appetite stimulant, which isn't the best thing for me, but it also works for a lot of different psychiatric conditions, you know, depression, a number of others out there.
Now it's completely legal in Colorado and Washington, and they're setting up a system to sell marijuana through state regulations. And we are going to do that across the country. When we restore hemp for fuel, fiber, and food, it's going to change our whole economy. Instead of giving our money to the petrochemical, pharmaceutical, military, industrial, transnational, corporate elite, fascist, ruling class, the money will go to our farmers and to our communities, not into Swiss bank accounts and sheiks' back pockets.
And I just smoked weed, and I ingested weed, and I tried oils, and I just fell in love with this plant. And when I went back for my checkup saying, okay, well, let's get back on the horse, let's see what's happened. They did an MRI, and I'm fine now. Wow. I don't have cancer. Thank you. And the only thing that was different was the fact that I was using cannabis religiously, regularly. It was with me all the time. And that was the magic bullet. That's what fixed me. Yeah. It healed me. Oh. And something that can do that should not be illegal. Right. So thank you. Thank all of you for coming out. It's been a wonderful festival. Thank all of the speakers. And just keep fighting. That's right. Thanks a lot.
Want marijuana, then they don't want a job. That's what we need to do. And I want to thank everybody, my friends, and everybody showed up from around the country to support us. Ben was my hero, my roommate, and I love him very much. And we're keeping this going for him. It's not for me, it's not for anybody but us. We protect ourselves, and that's what Ben wanted. He wanted people to stand up, protect themselves. The laws are made for us too. Not just them. Pay attention, learn them, and let's do something. And I want to thank everybody for coming out to the 43rd Annual Great Midwest Harvest Festival.